Hey, Mark.
Hey, Jeff.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
So I have one of my better, worse ideas. Am I recording? That's always good. I'm thinking that we should move towards doing more of a skit mindset.
Okay.
But I'd like to just kind of read through a potential skit
All right.
and see how it goes. And this skit is called Mr. McVivid discusses adult films with actor Sammy Sardine. So I'm going to give you can be either one, and I will be the other. And it's an interview. And you're going to be asking Sammy Sardine questions as things move forward. So which would you like to be?
I'll be the interviewer.
Okay, so you want me to be Sammy?
I want you to be Sammy.
Okay, so I need to be an adult film actor.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
you
Hold on.
just bring on your own personal experience
Hold
and
on,
you're good
hold
to
on.
go.
Baby, I'm ready for you, baby. All right, so we're going to actually read through this and try not to fuck it up too badly. I need another beer. All right.
Welcome, everyone, to the first episode of McVivid Discusses. And today we have the great opportunity to welcome adult film actor Sammy Sardine. Woo! Thank you, Sammy, for taking the time to speak with us about your experiences.
Oh, no. Thank you, Mickey, for having me.
Oh, no, please call me McVivid.
Not a problem.
You know, Sammy, I'll be honest.
This
I
is
never
freaking retarded.
I never heard of you before, and no one I know has ever heard of you. That in itself makes you a perfect guest for our first show.
Dude, I suppose that's because I feel a rather niche requirement in the industry. My main responsibility in general is to prepare the actresses for their upcoming scenes.
Oh, so that is, if I did my research right, that's where you met your wife, I was told.
Kathy and I met on set and instantly felt that personal connection.
That's a phenomenal story. Tell me some more about Kathy, since she is so important a part of your life. Well, there you go.
Was that when any of you used rubbers?
That was just a tube.
Yeah.
A porn tube.
Fallopian.
Fallopian tube.
Well, for any of you listeners who are fans of adult films, you might know Kathy as Cavernous Kathy.
That's an interesting name. Where did they choose that name for?
How to keep this proper?
Yeah.
You know I have two children. Well, you don't because you've never heard of me. But I have two twin girls. And how do you put this? We were home when she told me it was finally time to go to the hospital. The contraction pains were at the proper times, and it was time to go. I picked her up. I helped her off the couch. And as she stood up, both kids just flew out and fell onto the floor. I mean, it looked seriously like a giraffe giving birth. It was not something for the timid.
Oh, the visuals.
So the kids were fine, of course. Their umbilical cords broke as they fell. I wondered, anyway. And I saved a fortune in hospital bills.
Oh, I would say so. But how come, they don't call you like Sam Salami with Cavernous Kathy? Well, that's for another time, maybe a follow-up interview. So getting back to you.
Well, if you follow the script, you'd find out answers later.
Oh, you mentioned that you prepared the actresses for their upcoming scenes, sort of like a fluffer. That makes perfect sense.
You're really believing the idea of what we're saying.
Working with their lines, expressions, and deliveries is very important to obtaining the realism we all love in adult entertainment.
Thanks for fucking this one up, Mark. Well, learning the lines was generally left to an actress, and many of them studied because they wanted to be on TV or in the movies. My job was more physical prep.
Ah, okay. I get it. More like a stunt coordinator then?
No, I prepared them for their sex scenes.
I see. So maybe you should tell us what you do and save me the embarrassment.
Hold on, I need a sip. It's really freaking hot. Here in Nevada.
That's right.
Or should I have said Canoga Park? Whatever. Well, you know, when you work with people like Tommy Gunn and Johnny Castle, I actually had to look those names up, but they're quite sizable people.
Yeah, okay.
You can put a actress under incredible physical stress.
Oh, yeah.
They were provided attributes most of us would kill for. You would take a tenth of them. But that's just you, the actor, not you playing McVivid. Anyway.
Yeah, yes, I can imagine. Some of these guys are as big as Shaquille O'Neal's basketball shoe. Mucho grande.
Great. Now we suck in 2 languages. So it was found through intensive experimentation that prior to working with an actor, a warm-up was beneficial.
I'm starting to see where this is going, Sammy. But why couldn't they just use lubricant themselves? Why do they need another actor to help? Unless they can't reach those hard-to-get-at spots.
McVivid, my name is Sammy Sardine. I was born Samuel Lipschitz. The name Sardine was given to my size. Now, in the wild, the sardine can get quite large. They can go 10, 12 inches. My name was more for the size in the can.
Oh, well, that's...
Bristling, I believe the word is.
Well, I'm glad at least that you've come to terms with that. So it's kind of like throwing in one spaghetti noodle before you fill the pot, so to speak.
Great analogy. I prepare them by traveling along the entrance of a very long, wide tunnel. I was blessed with physical attributes which allow me to basically see the entrance to the tunnel, but never really enter.
And somehow you find this a blessing?
Of course, I've had the opportunity to be intimate with many, many beautiful women. Many times they're actually resting or asleep, and with my particular skill set, they hardly seem to notice or wake up.
Again, you find this a blessing?
Of course, who wouldn't?
Wait a second. You mentioned your wife, Cavernous Kathy, and the birth of your children. So she's big, very large, huge, some might say. How does that work for either of you?
Have you ever seen the blown up Hulk Hogan muscles kids use for Halloween?
No way. You're not saying...
Yep, mine's medical grade.
Lord help me.
Is there more?
I can say, Sammy, that this interview was nothing like I imagined, and I'm sure that our viewers and listeners agree with that synopsis. But thank you for joining us on the first McVivid.
Did I mention you were invited to the job shop? Apparently, you have the attributes required for my gotten a job skill.
Well, listen, best of luck with your job, your wife, Kathy, and your twin girls. And on that...
Thank you very much, and...
I toast you.
Enjoy,
All right. Hope you enjoyed the first McVivid podcast, and I'm sure slash
get
video.
Worse. Can't get worse.
And hopefully we'll bring you some more exciting, people related to the porn industry.
Too much talking. Have a great day.
Have a great day.